already pulled like an archangel card for you guys, okay? I have not memorized this deck, so I'm gonna read off of the guidebook, okay? You guys have Knight of Ariel for your card. Somebody's favorite color is pink, by the way. I don't know if your hair might be pink. Your hair might be pink. Or like your room, okay? I have watched these videos on YouTube of like that lady that has like her whole kitchen is Hello Kitty. I'm not saying that you are like that, but somebody really likes the color pink where it would be like that, okay? Where you have like a bunch of Hello Kitty pink everywhere. All right. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Y'all have somebody that's watching you, okay? It could be in the physical or it could be in the spiritual realm, but I feel like it could be both, okay? Somebody's definitely watching you. It could be a loved one that crossed over, okay? It could be a mother or like a mother figure. I'm seeing a woman specifically, but if not, it could be a masculine, okay? I could be wrong. You use your own discernment when I say that, all right? Okay, so with the Knight of Ariel situations, there is so much to be accomplished. Make a plan that is methodical and sees to every detail. Slow and steady wins the race. You may decide it's time to find a better job. Business matters take precedence over emotional ones in this situation. Angels are watching over you right now, so think big. Okay, so I feel like this is coming out because Scorpio, you may have a very hard job, okay? If not, you have a job that is like, people really rely on your energy, okay? In the beginning of May, I feel like, yeah, right now, like with our energy check, you might be feeling like where you're working now is not where you're supposed to be working, or you could exceed further than where you are now. And that is correct. Just make sure that you have a backup plan before you decide to quit a job, all right? Because I've been in that position before where I just quit, but I was able to get a job right away somewhere else, but not everyone has that luck, okay? So just make sure if you're looking to either expand a business, go to a different job, just make sure that you have that security, okay? Because you don't want to fall short on not having no money, not being able to pay your rent, your bills, because it definitely sucks when you could be in that position. Okay, so for the Knight of Ariel, we're going to go into the characteristics, okay? A person of great kindness and understanding, someone with your very best interests at heart, loyal, trustworthy, funny, creative, okay? You might be vegan or vegetarian, okay? Additional meanings of this card could be renewed action, wise investments, being watched over by someone kind. Like I said, somebody's watching you. You got an angel that's watching you, okay? I'm a Scorpio. Everybody knows that. I have a mother that crossed over. She's crossed over, and people make it seem like I'm crazy when I feel like when I talk about that she has crossed over. She's crossed over. Okay, I'm not saying that this is my message, but I know a lot of my Scorpio friends, they have either lost somebody, okay? So if you might be feeling a presence, or you might actually be physically seeing things in the corner of your eye. It's not like a black figure. It's going to be like a white, or like it's kind of invisible a little bit. You're going to see that person, okay? At first you're going to be like, what the hell is that? No, it's an angel, okay? And it's funny with the Knight of Ariel, with this card coming out, Scorpios can be very loyal. Something with loyalty here for the beginning of May. People are going to be able to see that. You're going to find people that are just like you, that are trustworthy. And it's like an equal give and take with loyalty. All right, Scorpio. Enough with that deck. Because I could just keep talking. All right. All right, I'm trying to figure out like which deck to use for you guys. We got the love. I got like a few oracle decks, but I don't know which one to really use. I'll use this one. There's not too many cards in this one, but I like it. All right. And then I don't know which tarot deck to use with this one. I think I'm going to use this one. I have so many tarot decks. Shout out to Dana, one of my homies that gives me all these decks. All right. Geez. Okay, I'm not going to use all that, but I feel like it might come out again. Why do I feel like those cards might end up coming out again? All right, for Scorpio, what do they need to know for their energy check for the beginning of May? Surrender. Y'all have surrendered. Okay? Letting go, release, give up, patience. Okay? Scorpio, you gave up. I feel like the surrender card is coming out because you've given up on trying to make other people happy or see you for who you are. You don't need validation from nobody. So I'm here to tell you that now. Don't care, right? You may have surrendered on either a person that you really cared about. You either surrendered on people that betrayed you, or you're just throwing your hands up when it comes to certain things that seem damn near impossible. But let me tell you something, nothing is impossible. All right, you're going to get through whatever you're going through. Okay? You feel more free, whoever you are, for surrendering and putting your hands up when it comes to a situation or people. And I feel like you were very patient with a lot of people, Scorpio, to the point where it's like you didn't have to prove something to them that you're not patient. Because I feel like, I don't know, it could also be with the patience that people are testing your patience. Because I've had that happen to me, okay? People testing my patience. Oh, she's so calm. Oh, he or she is so calm, but usually the calmest people are the most dangerous. So there's people that have been testing your patience to make you lash out. I know that for a fact with my Scorpios. Romantic feelings. Aside from that, in May, you got somebody that has romantic feelings for you. Okay? Whether that be past or new. Okay? I feel like this might be somebody that's new, but we'll definitely see what's up with that one. Okay, because that one's sticking out for me to do a tarot with that one. So we have falling in love, affection, happiness, and emotion. Somebody is falling in love with you or they're loving your energy. Okay? I don't feel like this is a bad energy at all. I feel like this could be somebody that could be mutual respect. I feel like this could be somebody different or the same person. We got player here. Charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested. You got this person's being tested. Romantic feelings, I feel like this is someone, you got a lot of people with romantic feelings towards you. But you also got somebody with romantic feelings that's a player, that's in your energy. I don't feel like you even talking to this person. And if you are, they're about to be cut off in May. This person is hella manipulative, all right? They may actually, like, they might wear a man buns. Man buns could be significant, okay? This person is testing you, Scorpio, in the beginning of May. But guess what? We have divine intervention. If y'all don't know, divine intervention is when higher power steps in, when your ancestors, possibly their ancestors, whoever's testing you, and the angels, you know, it's everybody that steps in because enough is enough. All right? Serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. Somebody is experiencing supernatural experiences and their fear. You got somebody out here, Scorpio, that's scared because of the way that they did you. Fear is not you. Fear, this person could have tried to put fear in your heart, but do they not know you're a Scorpio? You're fucking unbreakable, okay? Just like my collectives, they're unbreakable, okay? You got somebody here that tried to put fear in your heart by doing something to you fucking foul, and now this person is experiencing higher power. It's not you doing nothing, baby. This is higher power that stepped in, okay? That's a shame. Because I feel like, Scorpio, I feel like you may have warned this person, or they may have heard not to play with you. Something tells me that somebody tried to play with you and put fear in your heart, not knowing that you already conquered your shadow in some way, or you're working on your shadow. I don't get people like that. Okay, I really don't. And I could sound like an asshole on here all day, every day, but when you're sitting there trying to test somebody and their patience, you're sitting there trying to put fear in somebody's heart, what do you think the higher power is going to think of you when you do that? That's a question that you really need to be asking, Scorpio. My tarot shuffle didn't save. I don't know why this always happens with some of my reads. We just gonna go over what we have here, okay? What I've picked up on. The first card was the Lovers in the reverse. Something was not equal give and take. It was very one-sided. All right, you're not talking to somebody because you realize this person was not it, okay? So you either block them. They're gonna try to reach out to you, Scorpio. Okay, in the beginning of May, this person is blocked. They're done. Whoever this is, it's this player that's now receiving divine intervention because they decided to play with you too many fucking times. All right? While this person was out being a hoe, okay? Yeah. You were too busy healing. Scorpio, you were too busy healing. Not even paying this person no mind in their reckless behavior with the Three of Swords being in the reverse. Okay? You were focusing on work, focusing on things that you love to do, focusing on what makes you happy when somebody breaks your heart or puts you in a position where you got to question them. All right? With the Seven of Swords being here, I kind of lost count of the order, but I'm trying to do my best with the order because I had put them away, but they were on the top. I think I got it right here, though. With the Seven of Swords here, you were trying to break, you're in the process, Scorpio, of breaking old habits and cycles that are no longer healthy for you, okay? And I feel like you explained this to this person. If not, it's like they did not get the hint that you wanted to live a healthy lifestyle, because if you are somebody that is spiritual or religious, or you just have a certain way of life, you want to keep it that way because it makes you happy. You don't like people coming in your way trying to fuck things up. And there's somebody here that really did something on purpose to fuck something up. This is energy I feel like that's lingering from last month. But I feel like some of you might be dealing with this now, or getting over somebody now where you realize that this person was no good for you. Okay, it could have been an air sign or a water sign. Don't be hung up on the signs only because this could be just the energy that they're currently walking in. Okay? You got the Hierophant here. Then you have the Death card. Something's done. Just let you know with Scorpios, we are the card. We roll death and rebirth. Okay, we are the sign of transformation. So when this person really thought that they could break you in some way, because yeah, down the line during this tarot spread, this person wanted to put fear in your heart. That's why fear came out. All right. Somebody wanted to put fear in your heart because, I don't know, they thought you was like a pussy or something. Scorpios are not pussies. None of my collectives actually that watch my channel are. Okay? And I don't like talking like this, and I'm not trying to sound egotistical, okay? I'm not trying to sound like a bitch. But there's something here where, with the Moon card being here, that after you've deaded a situation, Scorpio, with the Death card, because when we're done, we're done. And then we move on and, we continue to live life. Somebody wanted to put fear in your heart with the Moon card. Not only that, they put you in dangerous situations. Like maybe in the past you didn't realize that this person was putting you in dangerous situations, or was around, they had you around people that were hidden enemies. Scorpio, you're mad intuitive. You may have already known. You just wanted to see how far maybe somebody could take it. But there is a Scorpio here that did not know. Okay, because they trusted somebody here. Possibly. Not all my Scorpios. But somebody really did not give a fuck about putting you in harm's way. And that's why whoever's on the other side, this is not just a regular angel, whoever this is. I lost my mother. And I know she crossed over already. I have family that watch my channel. Yeah, she crossed over. Okay, I'm not just saying it just to say it. Whoever you are, Scorpio, and I'm not just talking about me, but I could definitely add my 2 cents into this because I am a Scorpio. You have somebody that's on the other side that's currently watching you. That is they're going to hell and back. They are doing everything to protect you. from the spirit realm. You're going to see them, matter of fact. Actually, you know what's funny? With this video, when I did this, like the last video that did not save, I saw my angel in the corner of my eye, outside my window. I said in the last video, y'all were going to see whoever you lost on the other side soon, because divine intervention is here. Higher power is here, has stepped in officially. Now, this could be a joke to some people, but divine intervention is when higher power steps in, the divine steps in, your angels step in, everybody's stepping in. And that could be you and other whoever's giving you a fucking problem. It could be a mother figure, specifically, like I said, or somebody that's very motherly and caring. It could be a father, okay? But regardless, this person has had enough of whatever distractions people are throwing your way, Scorpio, okay? And they've seen the conversations that you weren't sitting in the room. And even though I feel like, Scorpio, you could be hearing, like, you're super spiritual, you could be hearing things, but the plan and the plans that people had to go against you, they did not know that there was an angel sitting there plain as day taking notes. Like, oh, okay, I'm trying to find a piece of paper. Oh, okay, you want to do this to the collective? I said collective. This could resonate with the collective. Oh, you want to do this to my Scorpio? Okay, that's one sword. Okay. Oh, you're gonna do what after that? Okay, let me take that up to the Most High. All right, you taking notes and then relaying it to the higher power, spiritual court and law. There's justice here, Scorpio. There's justice here. Because while you were open to change, somebody was not open to change, and somebody that has a lack of accountability, and they're very immature with the Page of Cups. Your energy is too potent, and you're too thorough to be dealing with somebody that is immature and just can't see errors in their own way. They put you in a harm's way. What was the danger? When this person puts you in danger, like for real, you gotta be a sick individual to want to put somebody in danger, literally on purpose. Soulless, like I said. Soulless, you gotta be one soulless individual. This person could be a parasite for real, okay? Parasite, they could be very parasite. They could be a parasite. Probably, I feel like somebody's seeing somebody's face morph, okay? Hold on, guys. This deck is humongous. Fire sign. Could have been a fire sign as well. This person could be married, but we also have a couple here. All right. This could be a side note, though. I don't know why I'm getting like a different message with that. Okay. It could be an older couple. Why am I getting that as well? You gotta, this is a side note. You gotta, there's another side note here. Okay, Scorpio, this is weird. Missing. Jealousy. You got somebody that's jealous of you, okay? It could be somebody that this person was married to. Or, I feel like this could be a side note as well. You got another hater here. It could be a couple, okay? Not this person that's hating on you, all right? It could be older, masculine, or feminine, both. It's like a couple that's jealous of you, Scorpio. Scorpio, it's a shame. You have a side note where there's a couple that does not like the way that you move and they're jealous of you, okay? That's a side note, but there is somebody that is a player, like I said, that was jealous of you and your light and was paired up with, orchestrated with people and had you sitting in a room where people were plotting on you I pulled a card, Scorpio. You're a sweetheart. They know that. They seen your light. Karmic debt. People racked up so much karmic debt when it came to playing with you, Scorpio, where it's like they can only blame themselves, right? But what gets me is that they're trying to cover something up when it comes to doing you dirty. Somebody's really out here trying to cover up the malicious stuff that they did. But the Most High, it's divine intervention. Shit's about to be exposed, okay? The reason why they attacked you, Scorpio, is because they have a lot of things that in their life that they're trying to cover up that has nothing to do with you. But you could be exposing. You're somebody here that exposes, where you see all. Chosen one came out. You could be a chosen one, or you're highly favored and people know this. That's why I said these people could be parasites. It's given heavy parasites. Parasites, demonic beings, whatever you want to call it, all right? I feel like these people could be parasites in some way. Siphoners as well. They're mad because you're chosen. They're mad because you have a certain light. My thing is, you're jealous of somebody's spiritual gifts and you're jealous because they're highly fucking favored. My thing is, if you start moving correctly, maybe you would end up having the same spiritual gifts as somebody. Okay? There's people that don't like you, Scorpio, because they know. And these people, they know your light first before you even recognized your own light. Okay? Understand that. A lot of these people are put on this earth for you to ascend and for you to realize that you are special. They also hate that you're beautiful. What else is new? Scorpios are beautiful human beings, so I fucking get it. But my whole collective, a part of my collective, is all beautiful. All right? They also know some way that you are a manifester, or you get it. You make money and you manifest everything that you want in your life. Everything that they manifested for you, so far as hurting you, plotting you, doing all types of stuff, is being returned to you with beautiful things like finances, things that you love, okay? Passion. You're going to have more passion, okay? Your chakras are going to be more aligned, as these people's chakras are not going to be aligned. And I almost shedded a tear just now. Like, I almost wanted to cry, because why be so foul to somebody that is different? You would want somebody that is different in your corner, but Scorpio, let me tell you something. People fear what they don't understand. They wanted to make you look and sound crazy, but what it is, it's abuse. It's abuse, emotional abuse. They want to trigger you on purpose. Do things on purpose. You gotta be a sick motherfucker. Sorry, I get mad at stuff like this because I don't like it when I see these in this read. And I can relate to this. This is not my story all the way, but I can relate to how somebody can make you look and feel crazy and point, oh, this person's crazy. Oh yeah, don't talk to them because they're crazy. But then they don't tell what they did to that person to make them fucking snap. So yeah, I'll go to bat for my collective and my Scorpios. Because what it's the trigger. You want to trigger somebody so bad. You got to be a sick person. And I know there's going to be a cross watcher here that's watching my stuff. I am very, I get very emotional, but not the emotional that you guys think it is. It's emotional because there's kids in this world that deal with parents that act just like this. There's people in this world that would rather spend time doing foul ass shit instead of working on themselves. So you spend half of your life wasting away, making somebody's life miserable. That's sick. So yeah, I'm going to stick up for people like that have been abused, that have been through the fucking ringer because somebody is a jealous, spiteful motherfucker. And yeah, I curse on my channel. If you don't like it, then leave. But I'm here to tell you now that that's not cool. So if you are a cross watcher and you like putting fear in people's heart, this is not the channel for you. And I'll sound crazy, okay? Like I should be in a psych ward. But in reality, the only person that should be in a psych ward is somebody that likes to put fear in people's hearts. Because it's not normal. Peace out.